Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Swifty, the ineffectual gamer, and this is a test rig live stream. So, yeah, I don't know where to start because I'm a little bit behind the curve on some of this because it's been so long since I've set it up. And then also, I don't like monitoring my own voice. So I've had to turn that off, which now feels weird because I can't properly hear myself in the stream. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just trying to set music and things to a decent amount so it's not overtaking me. Hopefully that's working okay. And I'm going to attempt... So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm actually going to play a few different games. I'm just going to test a few things and see how they work as they go. So I'm hoping... At the moment I haven't got the chat box up or anything, but that'll all be getting put in literally as we speak. I'm gonna start doing it, so just give me a second while I look some of that information up. Yeah, I think it's that one. So yeah, it's been a while. Like I said, I'm going to be playing a few different games tonight, so it won't be one specific thing. It'll be a few different things. So I'm trying stuff out at certain levels. I've realised that some of the games I'll need to change some of the settings because at the moment I'm running them at 4K output, but I won't be able to do that. So I'll need to work on that. So widgets, I think it was. God almighty, it's so long since I've used. I think it's widgets. Hey Jack Morgan, how you doing? Good to see you too. Yeah, no, sorry I haven't been around for a while. I did sign into the Division a while ago, hoping to catch you, but didn't manage it unfortunately. So just give us a second while I stick this in. So what are you up to this, what night is it? Is it Saturday? It's Saturday, isn't it? What are you up to this lovely Saturday evening? So if I remember, it's a browser capture. Let me know how the sounds and stuff. I'm guessing it's going to sound a bit echoey. I still need to do quite a bit of work on my sound stuff. Fingers crossed this is gonna kick in. Nope, hasn't kicked in yet. It should kick in. Just make sure I haven't changed anything too crazily, but no. And can you do a little check for us, Jack, just to see if it's coming through in 1080p? Normally I would stream at 720, but I'm trying to get it to stream at 1080. I'm wondering if I need to hook my account up or something. I shouldn't need to. Right, now that's very strange because I can see your message in it. Ah, okay, there we go. No, it's coming up now. Okay, so we just need to resize some of this. And don't know why Restream's reposting everything. Maybe that's let me go check my settings there. Maybe I've got a it's not that. Chat, okay. So I'm just going to make sure that Restream doesn't... Oh wow, this is very strange, Jack, because I'm now seeing a picture of you in glorious 4K on the Restream website, and you look different from how I thought you looked based on the small picture that I can normally see on YouTube. I'm not saying anything positive or negative. You just look very different. You know when you kind of... Because it's been so long that I look at these little photographs that I just assume how somebody looks. And now I realise that's all a sham. Right, okay, right. So we've got some semblance of chat at the moment. I still need to play around a bit with that because it's not how I like it to be. But you know what? For today, we'll leave it clear. No, it's a nice picture, Jack. Don't get me wrong. It's just it just isn't how I pictured you from the small picture I normally see on my phone or my tablet. You know, like when I'm reading the chat messages. Right, okay. Let's start giving it a whirl. Let's start seeing if everything holds up. I know that everything's pretty much running. I can see everything running on Facebook and everything now. So, I will just enable a preview on OBS because I don't need it, and we'll load up a simple flight. So I think we'll go from let's go from Teterboro to. We'll go from Teterboro to, let's say Syracuse. And we want to go for Millionairos, I think. So I think Millionairos is one of these ones here. So I think we'll put ourselves on parking 9 as our departure. And we're going to fly up the river to Syracuse. So Syracuse is... It's not there. Where is Syracuse, New York? It would help if you knew your... there we go. I was going to say. It would help if I knew my... So 330 long kilometers, 331 kilometers. So we'll go... I think we can get away with doing high altitude airways here. And I think in Syracuse... So look what runway it's given us. It's given us runway 28. So we'll just see if runway 28 has ILS, which it does. So we'll go ILS, runway 28. We'll take current flight conditions, whatever they are. I'll just check the approach is okay. The approach is fine. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good approach. And our exit. I hate these little pop-ups because it doesn't let me... Okay, so we turn right towards Hackensack, New Jersey, and then over to Clifton and past Patterson. Okay. Seems legit. So yeah, I'm running this to kind of see... I hope I picked the right airplane. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I can check it back on the stream. So what I'm doing is I'm just running this game. I think I'm running it in 1080p. On my computer to try and save a little bit. The main problems I have with my computer is I only have a small amount of RAM, which I do want to change. I wanted to actually use my own RAM because it's semi-new, but it doesn't fit this this motherboard because they've gone with a newer RAM. So Unfortunately, it doesn't fit this motherboard. Right, I'm just gonna post this in Discord. Now that I've got all that stuff out of the way. Live chat. Share. So what did you say you were playing Guild Wars 2? What is Guild Wars? Can you give me a bit of an explanation? Oh, pardon me, I didn't mean to burp there. Can you give me a bit of an explanation of what Guild Wars is? Because I really don't know anything about it. So don't worry about the what should we call it? The kind of stoppages here, because Microsoft Flight Simulator always does this as it's loading. Okay, so we've loaded up outside Atlantic instead of Millionaires, but it's okay. Please don't forget to like the stream, will you? Even if you're the only one in, Jack. So Discord. Okay, so I'll come off so it at least puts us inside the plane. General. If you're wondering what that sound is behind me, because the way I've set the microphone up is, I'm expecting it's going to pick up some close background noise, and I think that's the rain falling outside. So if you're hearing some weird popping sound, that's exactly what it is. So now, okay. So I've been meaning to try and get live for a while, but I've been doing a lot of walking the last few weeks. As you know, I was having like some medical problems before, and so as soon as kind of that started being alleviated, I just wanted to get I just really wanted to get back into things, so I've prioritized walking the last few weekends. Right, okay, to say ground is available, but we haven't got anybody around us. Oh, well, we have. We've got a power truck there, actually. Okay, so I don't know why those jets look different, and why I can't fly one of those. Ah, I know why. Because they're going to be static ground. Some of them. Some of these airplanes are parked way too close to each other. But looking at that truck, it's got Atlantic written on it, so it's definitely... So Atlantic's actually, it's not a bad company in the aviation industry, so flying out of Atlantic's fine. Over there in Teterboro, New York. Okay, so we'll pretend like we've got full external power and we'll turn all that on.
Okay.
What type of game is it? Like, what's the style of game? So, give me 1 second. I need to set something up which I've forgotten to start off on my desktop. I don't know how to get to this now.
Pause system test. Okay.
Desktop. So I'm hoping to do this flight in about 30 minutes so that I can switch to the next game. Well, after I stopped streaming during the summer, I actually had quite a good time. I went to Andorra for a week, which was really good, just to recuperate and really... how can I put it? To just recuperate a little bit, I think is the best way to put it. And I really enjoyed that. And then I'll just get clearance, and then I'll fill you in on the rest.
Teterboro clearance delivery whiskey for Mike Niner 7 IFR to Syracuse, ready to copy.
Whiskey for Mike Niner 7 is cleared to Syracuse Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 1 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.2 squawk 5732.
Whiskey
Okay,
4
so
Mike
we're
9er,
climbing
7
9,000
cleared to
feet.
Syracuse Airport
Now,
as
luckily,
filed.
if you just look at my
Takeoff runway 1 climb and
altitude
maintain
meter here,
9,000 feet.
or the altitude
Departure
level
on
here,
119.2
I don't need to
squawk
do anything.
5732.
but
Whiskey 4 Mike
this on
9er,
my
7
phone,
readback
and it
correct.
automatically puts in that
Contact
what I
ground
want.
on
Also, I can change speed.
120.675.
So, for example, I want to go up to
Good day.
250 knots. I can change it to 250 knots. I can do this all through my phone, and this is pretty cool because it's very helpful. Because I've actually ordered a kind of part that you do all this on, but for the moment, this is a really good fill-in because scrolling in and out on these buttons, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work well enough, unfortunately. So yeah, I've stopped with all that stuff. Right, I'm just gonna go for a full-on start. I should have actually done this from the. I should have really done all this from the. What do you call it? Come on, Swifty. I should have flown from the runway, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. So record. Right, okay. Let's make sure the barrow's correct. And did he say which runway headed to fly or no? No, he just said climb and maintain 9,000. Okay, right. Runway heading. Oh, I'll have to do that another time. I'll have to just forgo that today, because normally I look it up on a chart, and today I'm not going to bother. Right, we are off ground power and on our own power with the master caution. Okay, and I'll just do a lot of this manually rather than let the animations and stuff take over. So, and hopefully I can get a decent takeoff today, because I've been I've been messing up my takeoffs recently, and I don't know why. So we've got an imaginary pushback here. Right, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I went to Andorra, really enjoyed myself. There's some photographs in Discord. I don't know if you're on Discord. Oh yeah, you are on Discord. Some nice photographs in Discord. Yeah, I climbed some really, really nice mountains, ate some nice food, and stayed in a pretty good hotel for the price I paid. I'm going to go for engine start. And we are going to fly nav. Flight director should be on. Okay. Then I went back to England for a short time, which was nice. Went to see my grandma. Helped my grandma a little bit. Had a lot of food which was not healthy for me, so a lot of fish and chips, a lot of pork pies. So yeah, not very healthy at all. So just checking the engines here. So this is pretty good. When it's here, it's okay. If it's here, it's not so good. And if it's in here, you stop the engine start. But at the moment, it's looking okay. The oil temperatures are coming up. I don't know if you actually have to wait for oil temperatures to come up to a certain amount, because I know I've been watching one guy and it doesn't seem like it does. So I'm guessing those oil temperatures come up naturally. But on takeoff, you do need to make sure you don't put your oil temperatures through the ground. I just want to check one button before we take off. Yeah, that button doesn't seem to work. So I don't know why, so I'm going to have to automatically engage that button And that's a pain in the backside. Okay, it's a shame there's not an auto button for it. Could actually have a look now, but I'm not going to bother. Right, okay, so let's let our co-pilot deal with everything. He should want to... Oh, what's happening now? Let's take him off duties. Right, so,
Teterboro Ground, Whiskey
not?
4 Mike Niner, 7 requesting the end
Did I not?
pushback.
I didn't realise I'd not.
Whiskey 4 Mike Niner
stop
7
on it.
request to end pushback received.
Okay, there we go.
Teterboro Ground, Whiskey 4 Mike Niner, 7 with Whiskey
Well, I know
ready
we're
to taxi
going to taxi
IFR.
this way, and I think we're taxiing off to the right.
Whiskey 4 Mike Niner 7 taxi to and
Okay,
hold short
Cass
of
is
runway
clear.
1.
Engines
Contact
look
tower
good.
on 119.5
Everything's
when
pretty
ready.
much similar, so we know everything's okay
Taxiing
there.
hold short runway 1 Whiskey for Mike Niner 7.
Right, and we don't have a taxi ribbon. And I don't know why we don't have a taxi ribbon. Why don't we have a taxi ribbon? Right, so my job now to have a really good look at the airport. Oops. Okay, so we are going right, that's what I thought. Okay, I don't know why there's no taxi ribbon. It is a bespoke airport, so could be that. Right, let's power up a little bit. Get this thing moving. I'll try and put the mouse at the side. I am going to need the mouse when I put the auto throttle on. Now this plane has a pig of a turn on it. Oh, why have I got live chat bloody engaged? Swifty. At top chat, you need your live chat engaged. Right. Oh shit, am I going the wrong way here? I'm going the wrong bloody way, I didn't. Am I going the wrong way or the right way? Absolutely no idea what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. We are supposed to be on this runway. Tower to Swifty, what the fuck are you doing? Need ear, mate. So yeah, this plane's got a terrible turn on it. So we're gonna put our first flaps down, ready for takeoff. Can't believe I've already messed this up, but it's not my fault. You see, we've got a wind coming from the south there with the windsock. Oh. Right, come on, let's put a bit of power into this and get ourselves to the... I don't know if it's because of the music in the background or what, but I don't seem to hear the engine spooling up very much. And now we need to work out... But I think we need to make a right turn here. Or is it at the end? Can we do it at the end? I can't see. I'm guessing we can. Let's take the risk. This is NetJets over here. This is the NetJets hangars. Again, this is Teterboro Airport, so this is where a lot of the like super rich people out of New York would fly. Would fly from, I suppose, depending on the side. But yeah. Okay, so I assumed right that we can take off from here. And this is looking really nice on the stream. Doesn't seem like there's any frame rate loss in game or on the YouTube stream, which is good. So, and I'm running the YouTube stream through Wi-Fi. Right now, come on, you bugger looks. Right. And that tells me I've done something wrong because my bloke's not. What is wrong with this? Oh, we're just gonna take off. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. I've probably messed something up here, knowing me. Right, so give me a second. Oh, the chat's disappeared. Where the bloody hell's the chat? 1 second. Why the hell's the chat disappeared? Hey, let me just quickly write that down. Problem 1, chat disappearing. Right, so that means I can't run that in full screen now. Right, I might not even do the full flight here, you know, to be honest. It's taken me so long to, it's taken me, what, half an hour to get to this point in the stream. Right, let's go for a takeoff. I'm absolutely sure that it's this, this end of the runway I'm taking off, because the first marker was somewhere down there, but maybe Teterboro has 2 runways and I'm just being a bit of a silly sod. We'll see. Bring it to a full stop and let's go for takeoff. Engines look good. Airspeeds are live on both sides. I didn't set my V rotations, but there you go. V1, V2, rotate. We have a positive rate of climb. Gear up. At this point, this is the really difficult part for me because I should be pressing the auto throttle. Flight level change. And autopilot engaged. Okay, can I bring the flaps up? Yes, this thing is climbing at 7,000 feet a second. As far as I'm aware, the climb out rate is pretty realistic. I was really surprised when I first saw it on the videos. Got traffic coming over there.
American 2275, contact New York Center on 133.15. Good day.
Trying to see where the Meadowlands Stadium is, where the New York Jets play. But I might have actually...
Going to 133.15 American
It's
2275.
over there.
New York Center American 2275 is passing flight level 320, descending 9,000.
Okay. So, Ah, see, look, there's overspeed. Well, we're not overspeeding, but the auto throttle has not kicked in. Light level change. Ah, that's because we're at level. Oh, did I press the wrong button? Dickhead. Right, okay. I pressed the wrong button. But anyway, we can go up to 250. For the time being.
Landing here.
Oh
Landing
yeah, it's
here.
gonna do that now. See, I can never do anything right in a stream. There's always a mess up. Right. Okay, so at least we've got that
Delta 13901, you are 17 miles northwest. Climb and maintain 9,100 feet. Expect ILS runway for
I
left
can't
approach
see my
via
next
Kilma
pointer now,
transition.
so I think we're just gonna go
Clear to
straight up to
Kilma.
40. Or 45 actually. Light level change on. And we should start climbing. So
Climb and
I'm
maintain
going to assume I've
9,100
got
feet.
clearance for all that stuff. Today, of course, because I'm streaming, nothing's working the way it normally would. Of course. So,
Exejet
I'm just gonna
307
let it do
contact
what it
New York
does.
approach on 127.6. Good day. Generic 5 X-ray Papa, you are 28 miles west.
I'm not drinking
Descend
tonight.
and maintain
I'm drinking
10,000
coffee.
feet. Expect ILS runway 6 approach via
The
Sierra Bravo
alcohol's been
Juliet
hit on the head a
transition.
little bit.
Clear to Sierra Bravo
I
Juliet.
still have a drink every now and again, but I'm trying to really kind of take it down now.
Going to 127.6 Exejet
So yeah, we're
307.
climbing at nearly 8,000 feet a minute. You can
Descend and
see,
maintain
you can see
10,000
it
feet.
here.
Expect ILS runway 6
7,400.
approach via Sierra Bravo Juliet
That'll
transition.
even off
Clear to
as we
Sierra
get
Bravo
high.
Juliet
We do
generic
have to be
5
careful
X-ray
when we're
Papa.
passing through
New York Center Delta 432 is passing
we do
15,000
have to be
feet,
careful when we
descending
pass
10,000
30,000
feet.
feet because then the speed
Delta
of the aircraft has
432
to
New
be
York Center
slowly
QNH
reduced.
29.95.
I think
Continue as planned.
250 is the cruise speed, if I remember rightly. 250, 260, something like that. So yeah, you have a AFR map here. It's kind of, again, supposed to show where you're going. Ah, it has got the GPS tracking on it. So you can see we haven't got very far to go. Loxie is when we'll come down to 20. Faben is when we'll come down to 10. And this one here is when we will roughly be arriving at 2,500, fingers crossed, around 2,500. The reason that is I'm not using ATC and stuff today because, well, along with the problems, the ATC probably would have got on the fritz as well, so so yeah, because we're climbing at such quite a rate, it's really important to keep an eye on this because then your airspeed's going to start.
Generic 5 X-ray Papa, contact New York approach on 127.6. Good day.
Just checking everything's up and good.
New York Center Delta 802 is passing 16,400 feet, descending 10,000 feet. Delta 802 New York Center.
So I don't know if Gobshite's chatting. Yeah, he has been. I'll just ignore him for now. Okay, so you can see the airspeed starting to creep down here now. That's when we have to really start keeping an eye on that and just making sure that as we pass the 30,000 mark that we're not climbing too quickly, otherwise you'd overstress the aircraft. So bring it down to 250 now. Sorry, 280 now. Right, set. There we go. Okay, so it's actually going to tip the
United
nose up more, and we're
237,
actually going to climb at a
contact
faster
New York
rate.
Center on 133
Again, but
decimal
we will start
15.
bleeding off power.
Good day.
But you see how high we get, how fast we got to cruise speed. I wasn't timing it But
Going to
yeah,
133.15.
when I've seen this
United
guy's videos,
237.
like he gets to cruise speed super quickly. So you can see we were at 310 before, and look, it's already snaking down. So
New
you
York
have to be
Center,
really
United
aware of it.
509er is passing 7,400 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
So even now I'm going to
United
set it to 250.
509er, New York Center QNH 29er.96. Continue
So
to
we're
kill
going
us
to
as
another bit of a
planned.
climb, and then we should, after 260, we should be safe from it. I think. I don't think it. So yeah, we're already looking down at the new people. And so the game sometimes naturally kind of. Oh look, is that two planes above us or scratches on the window?
New York Center, Delta
I think it's scratches on the
802
window,
is at
isn't it?
flight level
Got excited
210, descending 10,000 feet. Delta 802, New York Center, continue as planned.
I'm going to keep an eye on that speed, just make sure, but I'm pretty sure that you might have to come down to 210, but I don't think it is. So I think we're saying Loxy was when we would start coming
Sky
down
Challenger
to
562,
20,000
contact
feet. So I mean, it's
Boston
really,
Center
we're
on
already
133.25.
like a third of the way
Good
there.
day. Going to 133.25 Sky Challenger 562.
And I forgot I had the auto throttle button on my. I have the auto throttle button on my phone. Didn't realise that. So just 5,000 feet to go. We're at cruising altitude. So you can see how fast you can get up, and you can pretty much come down in the same way. Just watching that that speed there, because it is creeping down, but I don't remember it being. Yep, it is flashing, so I'm gonna. I'll bring it down by 20 knots. Maybe it is 210. Obviously, up here the air's thinner, so you can travel faster using less power.
United 509er, contact New York Center on 133.15. Good day.
But you know, when you hear people on TV saying the world's too full and too crowded and all that lot, and you look down on the world and you see this much greenery.
133.15 for
Everywhere
United
you fly.
509er.
I know that they don't mean it in that exact way, but sometimes I wonder why they say that so much. Might even bang on a little bit of Elite Dangerous tonight, just to see how that runs under my new system. I think we might have to go at 210 here, you know. I didn't realise it was. I just have this phone that's going to start flashing in a minute. Let's see, 220, yeah. Because you wouldn't want to, in reality, you wouldn't want to ride this line, so I don't want to ride this line either. I'd rather just pull back a little bit and then say, okay, right, we're now at cruising level, cruising altitude, sorry. Okay. Okay, so this is a short flight. Like I said, I've never done it before. I've done a similar distance one. I think it takes about 30 minutes or so. I'm actually surprised that there is nothing like huge that I left off on takeoff. Normally I forget everything. I'm just double checking stuff to see. Is there something I lost? I forgot. I can't see. Whoa, you shouldn't be maybe clicking stuff by accident. Is Guild Wars, say it's an MMO, is it, how can I put it? Is it based in the Middle Ages? Is it based in a fantasy land or something? Is that Guild Wars? Sounds like it probably is. And have you signed up for the Division Heartlands, Jack? I haven't actually checked my email to see if I've got anything from it. Yeah, so when we reach Arc here, we will want to start, that's when we'll want to start kind of, I think we'll want to come down to around 20,000 feet. I think normally it takes you around 23,000 feet to somewhere. But we're going to play it safe. And we'll say that they give us clearance down to 20,000 feet.
Delta 80 to contact New York Center on 134.45. Good day.
So as soon as we see here, this pink line jump from Stomp to Arcs and Loxy, then that's when we'll do the flight level change. Not heard anything yet, alright, okay. Well, I've signed up for it as well. So fingers crossed we both get into it. Did you see the Ubisoft forward? Oh look, the chat's come back up. There must be a timer on it. And Restream's not re-streamed it now. Looks bloody weird. So we're making a nice little turn here. You can actually put on half bank here, but I'm not going to bother. Our passengers have got balls. A lovely, strange little cloud just sitting over the town of, I don't know, maybe it's pollution or something. The weather seems to have recently taken a bit of hit in this game, I'm going to be honest, unless you're using a preset. If you're using live weather, quite more often than not, it acts very, very strangely like this. Now, this is not to say this doesn't happen, but I'm going to be honest with you, nearly every flight I have ever taken in my life, there's clouds everywhere. Very rarely have I flown on a day when it's, well, never. I've never flown on a day when it's as clear around as this is. And this game, quite often when you're flying on a certain day, it seems to just give it this stupid clear sky everywhere, so clouds don't exist. I mean, even if sometimes it's clear below me, there'll be clouds here, there'll be clouds here, there'll be clouds above, you know. But very recently, it started kind of doing this strange thing. Okay, so Arcs to Loxy's popped up, so we're going to set it for 20,000, and we're going to do a flight level change. So you see the nose of the aircraft starting to come down slowly. We're currently at 210, but as we see this kind of candy cane colours going up, we will go up to 250. Now you can use a vertical speed one, which I'm going to be honest with you, I'd like to know how many Cessna pilots actually use that now if you've got the flight level change. In reality, the flight level change is supposed to look at the distance between these two things, take it into consideration using your current speed, and then it chooses perfectly what the descent speed is. Unfortunately, in this game, it doesn't do that. Which is a little bit annoying. I'm sorry about the club music. I don't know what's happening here. I'll take it. I'll change it. Don't think club music's really good for this. We'll go up to 250. So you can see the nose pitch down again. A little bit again because of the flight level change system. Normally, I think I don't think it does that so much, but. You can actually, on this plane, you can bring your first flaps out at 250, which seems, well, it seems quite incredible, but you can. Okay, you can see the candy cane moving up now. You can kind of, it doesn't go really quickly, but sometimes if you're not looking at it, suddenly it's gone. So I think we can start increasing our airspeed again. Now it's gone from lock seat to Fabian, so we're actually going to set the new altitude, which is 10,000 feet. But this is the thing, is that it never descends the same rate it climbs. Now you can see we're getting some pretty nice weather coming in now. You can only see it in the cockpit, but there's clouds over there. And then we've got something of a storm. It looks like a little bit of a storm in front of us. I don't know how much rain it's dropping, but definitely the darkness of the cloud in this part makes it look a bit storm-like. So we'll go up again. Now this is the first time I've done my own descent, and so far it's going so-so. We'll have to see. Honestly, part of me wants to say, okay, we'll put the vertical speed on, but I don't think you can control the speed as much when you put the vertical speed on. So I think that maybe you have to start from a couple back. I still think we'll make it down in time to 10,000. I don't think that'll be an issue. This is pretty cool going down through a cloud now. I don't know if we'll get under the cloud before we arrive or what, but it's pretty cool that we're heading straight for it. This game's graphically absolutely beautiful. It really is. If I had VR, I'd be in Wonderland with this. Well, I'd probably also be fumbling around for buttons everywhere, but you get what I mean. I've noticed that you do have a bit of screen cut off, which I'll have to check back on. Oh, and making a nice little turn in the cloud as well, that's pretty cool. So I think we're going to actually set 2,500 on the altitude and just go straight down to it. So we will have to slow down. So let's go to 280. 280. That's part of me going, Swifty, we're going to make a missed approach. Let's have a look. I don't know if we are. Sometimes I just panic. Ooh. Yeah, it's difficult to say. I always seem to move faster when I'm worried. But I'm going to try and trust my judgment. I love this flying through the cloud. It's pretty cool. This is I don't think I've flown through clouds in this way before, and it's a pretty gnarly experience. I'm enjoying it. I'd love it if we got some rain effect on the screen as we go through here. If there is rain. I love that it's dark down here. You can see like a river, it looks like. Oh no, that's a reflection. Come on, Swifty. Nope, no rain effects though, unfortunately. So what are we down to? 280. Let's go down to 250. Whoa, that's pretty cool. We are now inside a cloud, and if I knocked all those markers off, this got to be a bit disorientating if you didn't have the screen down here to see what you were doing. Oh, I've had some type of pause in the game though. Yeah, my flaps didn't come down. That's what I was trying to do, and it kind of paused out. And we're at 230 now. We are way above the glide slope, by the way, here, just so you know. I'm gonna go put flaps into landing position because we're we're way above the glide slope here. I think we're still gonna do it though. Oh no, maybe not. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I was just a bit... Maybe if I'd done it just a little bit earlier, but I'll remember in future. If we don't make it, we don't make it. It was just a graphics test. So I'm gonna take the autopilot off and try and save myself a little bit, if you will. Where's the glide slope? Okay, glide slope's coming up. Yeah, we're below the glide slope, but the plane will try and catch it up. Once it comes down, approach. You know, I've wrecked this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna land myself. Because I've wrecked the auto approach, so there's no point in doing that.
500.
Cripes, I've hammed it up a lot here and I didn't need to. We're still gonna land, I'm just a bit annoyed with the final part. Because I could have done better, and we are gliding so much that I don't even know if we're gonna land. Come on. Alright, okay. Oh, well, okay, so balls that up completely. I know why. Because I didn't turn the autopilot off. Idiot. Okay, well.
Autopilot.
There you go. Well, I touched down. But I was so concentrated on doing the landing, I forgot about the other controls I'd left on. Never mind. It's live. Being live. Nerves being live. That's what I'm going to blame it on anyway. Alright, let me switch over to my phone here. Right, so I'm going to knock this game off. So yeah, 22:15. So my flight time was right. It was just everything else was off. What game we're going to try next? Okay, so just bear with me. I know you're staring at a black screen. Oops. I need to see what's on my list of stuff, and I think I'm going to stop the thing just in case I choose a game with music. Come on, Swifty. Where's Steam? I can't find Steam at the moment, that's why. Steam. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So, remembered my login, thankfully. Okay, yeah, let's give this one a go. See if this one works. We'll give this 20-30 minutes or something. Can't remember where the hell I was in it, but we'll give it a whirl. So, OBS, game capture. Oh, it's not so easy to change the settings. Go. Have I crashed it? Has OBS crashed this? No. It just took a while to kick in. Right, okay. So let's size it up. Okay, so this game might need to... Oh, I didn't mess around with this. Didn't mess around with the... And we want to move it up a little bit. Okay, that'll do. Right, so I'll just check it's running okay in the... on the screen.
I'm a bit behind in the live stream, so
I can see it's all running okay, so that's good.
I should pick up Harley Quinn's trail. I can't waste any time in finding the Titan production plant.
So this game will look like it's lagging a little bit, or like it has problems. It does. It actually, I don't know if it's my graphics card. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it does not like.
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
I'm not cheating. I just look for things that look weird and then flash them and hope that it's only riddles. So yeah, this I've been reading a few people saying, yeah, I have the same problem. So unfortunately, it seems I can't remember how to. I can't remember how to do anything. Not that one. How do I go into like X-ray vision? Ah, that one. Okay. So there's two guys down here with a gun. But of course, I don't want to be getting thingy, but I'm guessing a cutscene's going to play out. Nope, cutscene isn't going to play out. Guys shoot me as I literally as I go. We might want to get out of here, Batman.
It's gonna kill you!
Thank God, I think I just got out of that one.
Hold up, I'm coming with you.
I don't know if you get your energy back after all that, but I think I just survived it.
5-1, nice odds. If I were a betting man, my money would be on you guys.
Don't get your
Man, where is he? He could be anywhere.
Sometimes I don't mind waiting, but sometimes in this game it is horrible when you have to wait for like ever.
Hey, get off me!
You know, to take advantage of somebody. So now they're all over there. you. Ah!
He's up there! Above us! He's above us! I didn't see where he went! I can't see him anymore!
How can you not see me anymore? I'm right there. I can't remember what the takedown button is.
Moving above us! Could come from anywhere!
Anyway, number 3. Do I not have that? I don't understand why I don't have the Wayne tech to do the takedown. Special combo takedown, B and Y. No, it's not that one. There's something I've not.
Middle of the room. The middle. In clear view. Do you idiots need glasses?
You heard the boss! Ah, God, no! We've got another one down over here! Not you too! What happened? Just wait. Come on. Doing this! What's going on? Shut up and keep looking!
Who's shooting?
I'm gonna kill you!
I don't know how he managed to pick his gun up so quickly, but there you go. Okay, so the strange thing is that the stream looks better than what I see on my TV. That's interesting. So the stuttering that I keep talking about on my stream doesn't happen. Right, let's try another game. Okay, so let's try. Right, I wanted to kind of go up the ladder. Maybe Batman was the one I should have started with to go up the ladder, because otherwise it seems a bit silly. But let's try. Yeah, let's try that one. So I'll just wait for it to load up. Oh, have I taken it off? Come on, Swifty. You know what you've done. What have you done? PC, new volume. Okay, Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas. Oh, Vice City, it's there. I haven't done anything to it. What are you on about? Try again. Sorry about this, hang on. Just gonna verify it, because it's acting as though it can't see it. Which isn't true. It's verifying all the files, it knows they're there. Ooh, we've got some thunder outside. Na 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 na. Ah, yes, that's fine. So view installation folder as well. I think I can run it off there. Can I not run it directly off there? Maybe I can't. But yeah, I can. Right, let's try again. If that works. Yeah, all right, Mike, how's it going? Just saw your message pop up there. Sorry about the slow reply. So I'll just stick it in. Game capture. Properties. A city. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna get bloody struck down, aren't I, for these? Because they're like 80s music. Oh crap! All right, I'll have to check that. Right, I'll let it quickly run through and then. Oh, well, I'll explain. I explained a little bit earlier on actually to Jack. So sorry, Jack, if you feel like I'm repeating myself, but let's get rid of that. Well, I went on holiday. Got some much needed rest. Started work. Work is always crazy. First month, actually the first 2 months, it's always crazy. Kind of had a lot of problems with work. Just I don't really want to go into it, but I wasn't too happy. Hang on, music volume's gonna have to be off, unfortunately. Right. So again, I'm just checking this. I'm not wanting to play it for too long. Oh, we can't drive around Vice City in that clumped up thing. We have to drive on one of these. And I noticed just during the summer that my PC really wasn't holding up, even just when I was wanting to play like the odd game, just have a bit of fun. I was getting a lot of crashes and hardware crashes, and I was just like, right, okay, I'm gonna have to get a new rig. So I've got a new computer, but unfortunately, I stupidly totally dismantled the first one. Pulled the hard drive over, but when I pulled the hard drive over, it was locked. So I had to use a program to try and get some of the information back over, and I did get some of it back over. None of the AI traffic can drive in this game. It's a joke. Like, this game should never have been sold. Like, this game should not have been sold for the amount that they were selling them for anyway. Rockstar really kind of showed the dirtiness in that. I mean, I don't mind, but they still shouldn't be in this state. So yeah, and oh, I've bought like 6 pistols there when I didn't need 6 pistols. What else do I need? Do I need something else? He probably told me what I needed. I just wasn't listening. There is a bulletproof vest like circling in. So I'm guessing I needed that. But it's not letting me purchase it. I love this game. I'm allowed the Mac. I can't have the shotgun because they're out of stock. And for some reason the body armor doesn't work at all. So even though I bet when I get in the car, to do a drive-by, hold X and B. Right. So yeah, to cut a long story short, when I pulled everything over from the other computer, I lost like a ton of files and stuff. So, come on, running people over is always the fun part of this game. I only got 1 star. Yeah, I'm supposed to buy the body armor, but I can't, which is another great thing about this game, and why it has these stupid things in it. Oops, so easy. Yes, man! Oh, maybe I have to go back. I don't know. There's a thing showing up now. So yeah, but I had some rest in the summer and went on some nice walks, as you saw, or some of you saw in my Discord posts and stuff. So. What the heck? I don't think the game even knows what I'm doing here. Is this just going to take me straight to the gun store? Yeah, okay. Alright, that game's tested. Seems fine. If you just let me know about like the volume levels and stuff, Mike, as I'm going through these testers. Right. I haven't got that installed, so we'll try the Red Dead Redemption. Now see if that's working all right. And what have you been up to, Mike? Well, actually, I think I spoke to you sometime during my holiday, didn't I? Can't remember if I messaged you one night when I was on holiday. I went back to England. Had lots of pork pies, put on a bit of weight. I've started losing it now, though. And then I was just saying to Jack earlier, I did really want to stream, start streaming a few weeks back, but with work, and not just with work, actually, also with, I'm trying to walk as much as possible at the moment when I can, just for my own health, both mental and physical. So I'm trying to make sure that every weekend I walk and every weekend I don't drink. So yeah, because I drank enough alcohol over the summer for a million people. So, right. So I just wanna. Oh God, that's horrible. Why is it doing that? Why has it done that? Right, okay, so settings, that one. And we want to go display. I just want to make sure that I haven't left it on 4K on the display. No, so 190, 180. Because when I'm streaming, there's no point in... Oh God, why has it done that? Why has it done that? Just give me 1 second. My TV's gone a bit wonky, and I know why it does it sometimes when I lower from 4K to lower, so it goes green for some reason. I don't know why. So let me just get my remote for it. So yeah, well, I can still talk actually. No, scenery was absolutely beautiful. Scenery was absolutely stunning. Just wholly enjoyable. Really, really good time. I went for what? 7-8 days. I think I went for 8 days, maybe 10 days actually. And I did like a thing where I was doing like 1 day walking and then 1 day rest. 1 day walk and 1 day rest. And yeah, the first couple of walks I did quite softly because I pulled something on my foot. Literally before I even got to Andorra, I'd pulled something on my foot. I was really upset because I thought everything had gone to shit, but it didn't, and it worked out. And then, yeah, it just got better and better. So now I've been back, I've actually done a few walks the last few weeks as well. Oh, I've just noticed that it's changed Why has it changed on there? Because you changed the screen size 50. Alright, okay, cheers. Nice to know. Come on, Swifty. So yeah, now that's bloody dropped down again. Right. I'm hoping this has fixed everything. Right, okay. So again, only just trying these things out. I'm not playing seriously at the moment. I'm gonna have a little bit of a go of Elite. I did program some buttons.
Let's go, boy.
But certainly not everything. So I don't even know why I've got markers here. Oh god. I don't know why I've got markers all over here. I'm guessing they were to find things. But I've got an app for that, so I don't know where the markers would be there. I haven't actually played Red Dead Redemption in a long time. It's really strange. It's not that I've necessarily... I don't feel like I've gone off it. I just feel like I haven't got time for it. You always seem to have to put a lot of time in when you're playing it. But I do love it. I forget how much I love it. I think I put markers for animals. It's just weird that there's so many stuck on the map. Well, luckily, because of the whole wokeness, normalness, I don't know what to call it. I think both sides are can be a little bit quirky sometimes, but I stay away from a lot of those types of TV shows. So the Andor one, I watched 20 minutes and I started falling asleep, so that tells me all I need to know, because if something's really good, I don't fall asleep. So Andor, yeah, I fell asleep. Come on, boy, we'll go for a ride. What did you think of it?
Don't do this.
I'm going to be honest with you, with the Mandalorian and the Boba Fett one, and Andor, God knows what else they're coming up with next, kind of really Star Wars'd out. Yeah, I used to have friends when I was younger who were like Trekkies who used to watch all the Star Trek stuff, and I was like, I'd always get bored of it very quickly. Like, I liked it, but if you watch too much too quickly, I used to get bored. What have I been watching? A lot of stuff about death. I like my true crime stuff. I try and find either strange or shows that maybe I've missed out on. So I did start watching Ozark a short while ago, and that's pretty good, but I haven't got back to it. I watched one called The Bear, which is pretty good. I haven't finished watching it yet, and it's set in Chicago about a boy who he's like works in a really good restaurant, but he goes back to save his family's sandwich shop, which might not sound like much, but anything food based.
You're coming with me.
And then I've been watching a documentary about the QAnon theory and a documentary about conspiracy theories recently.
And
death. Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, there was a Jeffrey Dahmer series come out as well, which I really wanted to watch. The Rings of Power and stuff. That's not my type of stuff standard anyway. Because I'm not a huge. You can run, but can't hide. But I was looking at this new thing at the new
Hey, boy.
the new Ariel movie, and there was something of the girl who's the actor, and she was doing like a reaction to people, how they've been writing nasty things from the internet and stuff, which is stupid. I mean, in the first place, don't be bloody hassling stars and stuff. You're not going to change anything. Nothing's going to change. You can change something by not watching it. That's the simple end of the thing. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But she was like doing like a reaction video and acting how shocked she was, but in reality, you know, she wasn't shocked. It's all been set up by Disney, because you don't do anything without their permission. So a lot of this stuff going on in TV, I'm kind of getting really bored of now. If they want to do all this thing and change all the characters over, that's up to them, but I won't be watching them in general, depending. I mean, if they get really high reviews and they're good, then maybe I will watch them, but I'm just not all for this. There was a funny thing that somebody was saying, because they say that there's no strong female characters in movies, and I was looking at a list of strong characters from it. It's just loads.
Easy, easy.
It's not my fault that in the 90s everything got a bit sexist and everything was about tits and ass and whatnot, but that was just the 90s. Right, so it looks like that game works alright, doesn't it? Let's try another one. Hey Brian, how are you doing? It should be up on Twitch. I didn't check Twitch actually. Shut up, cat. Twitch. That makes me sound really horrible, but this cat, he's been bad today, so he's locked out. And he doesn't like it. He doesn't like being left behind. He thinks he's missing out on something. I'm just having a look if I am streaming on Twitch. It should be, but having said that, I'm getting a message saying that there's an error. So I don't know if that's just. It says I'm live, test stream. Yep. I just can't get it to run on my phone. How are you doing, Brian, anyway? The static image. There's always been an issue with Twitch here. Do you remember before? I don't know what the deal is with Twitch. I don't know why. It's obviously something to do with Twitch and Restream. Maybe it's to protect Twitch. I am actually going to do some streams only on Twitch, not because I have preference for it or anything, but because my Xbox streams to Twitch. So, what was I going to say? So, it's purposely black screen, by the way, just so you know, because I shut the game down. Right, let's try this one. And then we might, yeah, then I think we'll load up Elite Dangerous and have a look at how that runs. But I've probably forgotten totally how to play that game now. Right, so we need to load this one up in here as well. Game capture, properties. There we go. this off before I get a strike against me. I think I accidentally pressed the load up there. I'm just going to have a quick look at the settings because I don't want music to be playing. So music volume, so we'll take music volume off just to be sure. And then I just need to do check one thing. I'll just put some of my own music on. So let's churn this through to the first race of the season if it lets me. With some bits and bobs. Now, this, unfortunately, doing this, it has an automatic save on it, so I have to take this quite seriously. Otherwise, I might wreck my my cars and stuff. So, new project. Oh, we haven't got any design slots available anyway, so something's still designing. I can't remember where I left this game either. It's a problem when you take a hiatus from a game. You forget where you were with stuff. Okay, so... Right, so we're gonna go for a front wing. Design, focus, continue. Engineers will put 4 on it. No, we can only do 3. Is that best anyway? 46, 42, 28 days, 42 days. That's broken, that, by the way. You do it intensely, it takes longer and costs more. Work that out. There's a lot of problems with this game, but it is a Frontier game, so it's not to be expected. New products manufacture, and we want to manufacture that new chassis. So we'll go for 2. Rushed. Confirm. All right. So, can we put that second chassis in already? Oh, we don't have any available. Don't have any available. Oh yeah, it's a much better chassis. Gives us 0.2. All that money for 0.2 kilometers an hour. But I suppose it matters, doesn't it? Have you dropped off the end of the earth, Brian? What happened? Are you alright? How's stuff going? How's things? Talk to me, Goose. Has anybody seen the new Top Gun film, by the way? It's pretty good. Still... yeah, still Hollywood, current Hollywood crap, but it's pretty good as films go. Or has anybody seen Nope? What do you think of Nope? I hated it. I like part of it, but I hated the other parts of it. Right, so our 2 new chassis have come through. So we'll stick them straight on the goddamn doodly cars. Because we want both install on car 1, install on car 2. And we want to manufacture 2 more, just in case. Bet the cost's more than 150 grand, really. Or is everybody just switched off because I went into a Formula 1 game? Is that what it is? It's not playing Elite! I will. I'll load it up, don't worry. Okay, we got some new side pods come through, so that'll open up some stuff there as well. Part development. We'll give ourselves a couple of new side pods. Why the hell I put new side pods in? Oh, we'll lose a bit of engine cooling, but I don't think there's anything wrong with our engines anyway. 5 days. And let's do an emergency version. Costs a lot of money, but I'm Red Bull and I make quite a lot of money, so I don't think it really matters. So we'll change the new side pods, even though they do lose a bit of engine cooling. I don't think that matters too much. Hang on, we had the new chassis, didn't we? Or did we just... Oh, no, we just got a couple more, that was all. Alright. Front wing. I think we could also put a new rear wing on as well. I didn't realise I was going to be doing so much of this. I thought I might give you a look at the this game by Frontier. We'll go for the rear wing. So we're getting 39 days, 26 days, okay. Right, okay. Can we do a second project as well? Because I was going to say I think we can, because we want to work on our suspension. Oops. This is a stupid thing that you can do with it as well, which I forgot to do on the other parts. I'd forgotten about this bug. But I don't know if it's a bug, but you just stick everything on full and you're basically going to get a little bit better. We'll rush that. It'll take 27 days, so that put too many engineers on the other ones. I normally lengthen everything out unless it's an emergency thing that I'm doing. Has my chat stopped working or something? Or is it just Brian not talking to me? Live chat. Top chat, no live chat. Okay. Oh, you can, Mike. Oh, good. Good. Right, underfloor. So the underfloor on, change. Oh, we don't have any. Need to make them as well. It's the only part about that I don't like is the fact if they've designed a new underfloor, wouldn't they automatically produce two? Shouldn't it be, you know, because you know what your outcome's going to be before you go into it. So surely you wouldn't just, I don't know, it seems a bit weird. What is he developing? It's got some development points. Right, that's that next one we want. Oh, of course it is. Refurbished, costs a shed load of money. All of this is pretty stupid, to be honest with you. The okay, we got the underfloor and everything. This game is pretty much like, worked out pretty much like Jurassic Park. I got it on sale, luckily. Well, not sale, but on discount when you go to on cdkeys.com. Sometimes if you buy something at the very beginning before it's properly gone on, before it even comes on the market, like not pre-release necessarily, but anyway, you get a discount. So I didn't pay the full price of it, which is good because I've played through one season I was Red Bull, but I won everything easily, and I don't know. There's something about the game that's slightly off. So it's a front wing 1. So can we change to front wing 2? Yeah, but we haven't got any, so we need to manufacture some front wings. We need to manufacture some rear wings, even though we've got loads and loads and loads and loads of other ones. There we go. So that one's already been front and rear wing. Oh, there are some negatives actually. I didn't notice that before. Suspensione. Okay, and we haven't worked on the next suspension. So the front and rear wings we need to make. To be honest with you, I might just click this game off in a minute because it's starting to piss me off. No, it's because it auto saves, and I know that if I don't do it right, then I'm just hamstringing myself. Because you saw the little auto save thing pop up there, and you kind of have to make sure that you do everything right so you get everything. Bahrain Grand Prix in 7 days. Yeah, so let me just do this then. Design front wing. No, not design front wing, manufacture front wing. Front wing 2. Oh, I think that's what I did before. I think I accidentally wasted money on that then. So rear. Manufacture rear wing. 2. No, not design, and the manufacture suspension as well, I think, yeah. Right, hopefully we'll get a couple of these in before, because I am rushing them, so... Yeah, we've got them, it looks like we've got them in. Right, okay, so chassis 2, front wing 2. Rear wing change. Yeah, this is nothing but an improvement as well, so that's good. And I think it was suspension, wasn't it? Right. So I don't know if anybody was actually... Does anybody else get this game, or was anybody else interested in it? I know you're not... I don't think any of you are really petrol heads or anything, so... we'll just do reach Q3, Q2. We should be able to do that. It's more than... I would suppose we can get second, as long as we don't arse everything up. We'll circuit info, and then we'll just go to the race weekend. So I'm just going to do the first... practice period, I think.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One, Bahrain.
And I'll show you how some of it works actually. So the first thing I do is in free practice 1, I set them up with hard compound tires. Hard compound tires. I send them out for as many laps as possible. So for example, here it says 55. In the car setup, I look at this and I try and... It's been a while since I played with it, so I've forgotten exactly how to play around with it. Okay, yeah, I remember now, vaguely. So I'm just gonna try and center the main ones. That's... oh yeah, the rear wing is the straight, so I have to make sure that's there. Okay, yeah, now I remember. So we're gonna try and make sure that that cornering one doesn't go out too much. So we've got oversteer now going out, so anti-roll might pull things in. No, it doesn't. Tire camber maybe. this one's going to be difficult. Showing until out is just braking and cornering, so we'll play around with that. Right, and then we have driver options, and we're going to go with really low pace and really low fuel mode. They can use normal airs. In fact, this one I'm just going to leave him right down the middle apart from that one. So I'm just going to make a couple of very small changes on that one, which I think is probably actually the right thing to do anyway, is to make very small changes on these first runs. And I'll tell you why I do it like this. So I send them out now. I always manage it.
Radio check.
Yes, mate. Volunteer.
It's green light.
So send Max out first. So off goes Max. And then we wait about 10 seconds and then send Sergio out as well. Okay, so as Max comes out, this pops up, and you'll see this. We have two things here, which is 0%. This is knowledge of the car. Because I've done lots and lots of stuff to the car, changed lots of things around, Max doesn't have good knowledge of the car, so that needs to be built up to 100%. Also, there's track knowledge, so this is knowledge of where to brake, where to turn, and everything like that. Always go up the more that they practice. You'll see that both of them have 0 at the moment. At the moment, all I'm wanting them to do is go around and get used to the track and get used to the car, which is why I put it on as many hard tyres, as many laps as possible, because this is really important that they get used to all of this. You can speed it up to 2 speed, because I think even watching it live, it's a bit... Watching a full race like this, even though it's okay, it's 1 for the weirdos. I normally watch it in 2. If it's a very important part or anything else, I just go up to 16 and it brings up this view. And so what I'm going to do now normally is I'll just sit back and let them go around, and hopefully Verstappen's going to get fastest laps and stuff. But normally they both end up back of the, like, as the worst performers on the grid, but it doesn't matter because it's only practice. Sometimes halfway through, depending on the tyre deck and stuff like that, I'll throw in I'll give them a fast-paced lap or something like that. So you can see here that their knowledge of the car's going up 7%. Knowledge of
control and spun.
Knowledge of the track's going up. And then this one, 4 out of 5, is actually the setup of the car itself. So they will both comment on it when that gets 5 to 5. So there you go.
Give us a balance check when you can. Balance check.
Well, that's good. Really good job.
Okay, copy.
Okay, so Max is happy with his. We'll see how Sergio feels about his. I think Sergio's going to say he's not too happy because...
So give us an update.
That is okay.
Good job. More work to do.
Copy.
Okay, so we're just going to let this practice run off, because where I want them at the end of this practice is more or less around, I think, 45%. Of track knowledge. Car knowledge will take probably the next race. So I'm going to let Max speed up a little bit. This has got... I'm going to let Perez speed up a little bit because they haven't used the tyres up too much. Oh, pace commands are supposed to... Oh no, it is light. And you can see this has allowed Verstappen to bump himself a little bit up the pace, and Perez also, they've managed to set faster laps. So now that they've done that, I'll bring it back to conservative because it's not about fastest lap, but I was just showing you that you can change it around, and they do go a bit faster. So I was looking for about 42%, 45% track knowledge. It's at 43, so he might finish with 50 max.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
And if Perez can get 45, I'll be happy. Oh, it's actually, he's up to 46 as well now. So this is all good news. How is the sound, by the way? Is it a little bit echoey? I did a very bass setup on it the other day. I didn't go too crazy with it. That's good. I'd like to dampen the sound a little bit down, but...
No, let's start to struggle a bit with the rear.
Okay, so it's the end of the practice. He's struggling with the rears now, but it doesn't matter because it's end of practice, so we'll let that one off.
Are you doing anything about tires or not?
So, of course, Lewis Hamilton fastest, but Max Verstappen 10th, Sergio Perez 15th. But those are on hard tyres. Lewis did his on the medium tyres, but it is practice, and practice has nothing to do with the end of the day. So Max's setup confidence is 83, Sergio's is 58. It gives you a few little like bonuses to make your driver a little bit better. So you do want to try and hit 100% and stuff on them when you can. So for the second session, I always go mediums, even though we've sent a pair of softs back. That doesn't really matter to me. We look at the car setup. These now narrow. So this is where you kind of want to try and get things in the right way. So I think with that one, we can't really change a lot. Oh, cripes. This is actually a difficult one because nothing is kind of fixing anything specific, and I know the toe out, toe in doesn't work in the same way, so maybe that. If that's great, it means it's pretty close. When it says great, it means you're pretty close. That's great, so that means it's pretty close, and that's great, which means it's pretty close. This one's good. So let's just leave him with that setup and see if that works, and then we'll put him on again. Even though he's on mediums this time, so it's a bit different, we're going to do maximum laps, even though we will not use those maximum laps. It's just as a backup if there's a yellow car or something like this. You just want to make sure. Mediums again. His car setup was a little bit difficult, so you can see bad. But we know that it's probably, if we can get him to the top end, so here somewhere, we know that we're going to get a bit better feedback. So toe in, toe out is just for braking and the traction, I think. So we'll go with that. Normally I sit down and try and look at this a little bit closer, and I try and work out which ones to make it run a bit better. But I'm just because I'm wanting to run through this to get it. I wanted to check the graphics and make sure everything was running all right. But now I'm in the session, I might as well just do the session while I'm here. So session 2, we'll send him to. So we continue what we were doing in session 1, but it normally only lasts for around the 40-minute mark is when you'll notice that the track acclimatization is around 90 something, and that's that's when I bring them in and start changing some stuff around. So again, I'm going to knock this on to 16. You see the setups have gone back to 0 out of 5 because I've made some changes, so they'll feed back on those as well. And sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better. Hey Kathina, how are you doing? how are you doing? I like both. I was in the mountains last weekend. I'll post some pictures on Discord actually, because it was really, really beautiful last weekend. Got some nice photographs. And then tomorrow I'm going to go mushroom hunting, so I won't particularly be in the mountains, but I'll definitely be on some hills. I need to make sure that I dress accordingly as well, because you can injure yourself a bit when you're hunting for mushrooms. You have to get into really thick brush. So you can see here the track acclimatization's going up. And then the car part knowledge is obviously a constant as well. But we should be full around less than halfway, I think.
Keep your balance check.
Right, so Perez is reporting the same, just good. Max must have had a problem because this is slower.
Give us a balance check. Balance check.
So what you're wanting is perfect. Perfect is like the 90-something range. It's not 100%, but it's a 90-something range. I think they should have much more levels, but I think a lot of it's to do with the sound bites that they took and whatnot.
We've just had a car run wide.
So yeah, I literally just spend the practice using it as what it is, practice. So I want my drivers to try and get used to the track. But then, as once I've got them used to the track, that's when I start trying to get the setup a little bit more closed in, ready for qualifying.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
It does look like in this practice, because of all this being 0 at the beginning. It's taken a little bit longer for them to get to like a higher thing. So I'm gonna pull Max in now because he's on like 99%, and I'll actually pull Perez in as well. And we'll send them. So in Perez comes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to reconfigure it. So our current one is 80, which is actually less than our original one. Our one before was 83, so we're going to pull that back a little bit. And now we're going to try and play for a bit of traction. Now the straights are only good, so I'm assuming we need it here. I'm assuming. And then we're going to try and see where we can get some decent traction from. These optimals, we don't want these to move if possible. So this is really hard because you don't want to mess them up. We've still not got the traction where it should be, and I really don't know where we can get that. How we can get that traction in the right spot without wrecking everything. Well, cancel that. Then run plan will not be 55 laps. We'll now go for a fast 3 laps. Okay, set up car parts, tyres, and we're going to switch him onto his soft tyres now. Confirm. Now it's going to take some time to configure this. So that one's gone from 54 to 58. No, it's actually gone backwards as well, so that's no good. But to be honest with you, if in the practice 3, sorry Kathina, I didn't read your other messages. Give us a second. If I go into practice 3, I'll It'll give me time to do it. Run plan. I'll have a look at your mission in a second. No, this is a managerial game. So there is a racing version of it. But this is just a managerial game. So I'm really hoping that these cars get reconfigured in time so that I can at least get out for one. Oh, have you? Well, you know, sometime we'll have to try and team up in it sometime. Because I haven't played it for a while, and I'd love to team up with you. I think it'd be fun. We talked about it ages ago. I just think it'd be really good fun. So we're going to send Max out. We've got 13 minutes, so definitely going to get a decent one. So I'm going to do this kind of in real time, just to show you how nice and pretty the graphics are, because the graphics are pretty. How's the sound for you, Kathina? Mike says he likes it. But I still need to do a few bits and bobs. So you can kind of see Perez just trundling down. So normally I'd be looking at the map when I bring them out, make sure that nobody's stuck behind somebody, stuff like that. But this is practice, we'll just leave it as it is. So what I want to do here is I want to click on, not that one, this one. And at the moment we've got him driving quite slowly. Actually that one, he doesn't need to conserve fuel really, but we'll conserve it for the time being. We need both of these open on this one. So, and then you can also view it here. So this is Max, this is Sergio. 19's Max, Sergio's 20. Max is coming down the back straight. I think that's the MotoGP start line, or maybe they start the F2 and F3. When you say you don't get the point, this game or the other one? Yeah, definitely. I think honestly, for story. Okay, so sorry, I need to attack and I need to go push.
And we'll push.
Yeah, okay.
Attack and push.
So use those tires.
Yeah.
Reduce, lift and close.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Ubisoft games for story are great. I really do. Really do. Oops. I do think they do really well with story. It's just sometimes the games are a bit of a mess when they... Oh, I think Max is going to get stuck behind someone here.
So just cool tyres down.
Yeah, yeah.
He might just avoid him here, actually.
So struggling with tire temps at the moment.
Copy.
Or he might just give him... Oh no, he's got out in the open air, so... He should pass him here, hopefully. Come on. But this might affect his lap time because he's going to have to take a different line through the corner, so... We'll see where if he pops up somewhere up here. As he passes the line now, yeah, in he goes fastest by 3 seconds over Bottas. And then if we switch to Perez, he's just come out the last corner. He was battling somebody, so I think he's going to have... But he should go up into second or third, I think. Goes up second. Plus one Verstappen. Okay, so now we... no, we don't cancel the call and we just automatically let it happen. And then with 8 minutes left, I'm just gonna let it run out, and then I'll close the game down. My new rig is I've forgotten, Mike. I've forgotten. It's a Ryzen 7.
Sounds like a spin.
I think 16 gigabytes of DDR5, I do believe. And hang on, I'll tell you, I've got the specs somewhere.
So that's it for the session.
It did come with RGB lights. I'm just going to let this run off and then I'll close this game down. Let's give it a sec, I'll just have a look. Where's my specs? Okay, so we got first and second. We finished well ahead of Valtteri, but Valtteri was on mediums. But the interesting one is finishing ahead of Mercedes and Ferraris on softs. Now, this is only practice. It ain't going to tell me anything. I'll continue there. So where's my computer?
And thank you for joining us as our race weekend unfolds.
No, it's alright, sorry. I thought I'd accidentally clicked the button there. So, that one. Quick to main menu. And quick game. Okay, so you're going to get a black screen, by the way. This game I've been playing for, you can actually drive cars. I don't get the point of those games. You can't have to get into them. Yeah, I mean, you know, oh, you've done it. You don't actually have a PC game in at the moment. Okay, so you're doing it to the Xbox. The problem for me is my Xbox won't. No, my Xbox will actually. Sorry, it will hook up with the Game Pass. My PC doesn't hook up with the Game Pass. It reckons I'm registered on something else. It's really, really annoying. So my computer is an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X. 4.7 gigahertz turbo, and the graphics card's an AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT, which is 12 gigabytes. The PC itself, unfortunately, only came with 16 gigabytes of memory, so I do have to upgrade that, which I'm not too happy because I thought that it was better. I thought the memory was maybe better than it was going to be, but I've already noticed that. I sometimes ask a lot of my computer, but I have noticed that when I'm doing certain stuff, it starts. You know, you can see it can't take the load of it. So right, hang on. Next game to try out is that one. So. But as you can see, I mean, well, with that game it's a bit different because it's not a ridiculously hard game to run. But as you can see, it's oh, I know, he's really annoying because he was attacking my cat earlier, so he's been told he can't come in. So he's now in a mood. So I've got 2 more games to try, and then I'm going to give Elite a go and see how that runs. I'll tell you what, games on the Xbox, so they don't have run nice. They look great. But I think your PC still stands up, doesn't it, Kathina? You had a really good graphics card, so I think it probably stands up. Right, sorry about the black screen. We will switch it over just now. Just give us a second. There we go. Oh. Oh yeah, I'll have to resize it. I have to resize it. Have I lost sound? No. I know I'll have to change some of the settings on this though. 1, 2. 1, 2. Right, okay, so that's my webcam mic, so I'm going to switch it back and see if it works. Back for the wave. Right, now I've lost the Elgato wave. Right, okay, so note number 2. Right, so for whatever reason we've lost the microphone that I actually paid money for ages ago. So I shouldn't be losing anything from it. Annoying. But I'm just going to try it one more time with that. Right, okay, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with the webcam microphone because the microphone camera has gone. It's acting like it's not there. But I have noticed OBS today is acting a bit strange. But I don't think that's anything to do with my computer in general. Although, any computer buffs out there, I am having an issue with sound cutting out when I'm using HDMI to HDMI, so from the laptop to the TV. Yeah, and I don't know why that's happening, so yeah, this is going to sound a bit weird, the sound at the moment, because why? Because I'm using the webcam mic, which is miles away from me, because I've not even set the webcam up, I just have it plugged in. So down a bit? No. Okay. So I feel like I have to shout more now for that one to get me. Or to pick me up. You can hear me now though, no? Okay, alright, okay. That was a chair, that wasn't me. You could all really play around with me now and go, no, we can't hear you, Swifty. Eh? What? So yeah, OBS kind of played up a little bit and other stuff, so. Oh wow, this looks shit in 1080. This can't be 1080p. Oh, so that's a 60. Just want to make sure that all the motion blur and motion blur and stuff is turned off. Right. Wow, this is shit in 1080. Holy shit balls. I don't know if it's... I don't reckon it's really like this. I think if I hadn't been playing the other games and stuff, I reckon actually this would be fine. I think I just have a feeling that it's game playing up. Yeah, it's... and my voice isn't up properly. We're going one way down a one-way street. Oops, whoa. This game's set somewhat like 10 years in the future, and Boris still hasn't left Downing Street. And the world's been replaced by an evil overlord because Liz Truss couldn't do a job properly. So graphics are iffy on this one, but like I said, I have a feeling that I've just changed so many games that it's probably messing around with that's the MI5 headquarters. That app. I think it's that one. Yeah, that looks. I don't think in real life it's got shops running underneath it, but you never know. Right, okay. I'm out of this game. I don't think it's bad, Kathleen. I think it's like all of the other Watchdog games. It's a bit easier than the other Watchdog games in some ways, and I think the story's a bit iffy, but then again I haven't got a long way through the story myself, so might just be right. So last but not least, we're gonna go for Elite. Oh, I still haven't finished mapping, so don't get excited about anything. And it's been so long since I played Elite, I've forgotten how to use some of my some of the extra programs that I had set up with it and everything. I need to go through that again at some point. Right. So, what is it? Still had enough money running my fleet carrier. Surprise. That was the chair. Sounds like a flatulence problem. Oh, do you know what I can do? Why am I... Oh, no, that's not going to work either. I thought if I pulled the camera towards me, but like I said, I haven't got it set up, so it's stuck around the back of the TV. Yeah, I kind of do. I don't know. There's just something I got annoyed with last time. I think it was grinding. So yeah, I think if I get used to the flight controls and stuff again, I would definitely play again. I don't hate the game or anything. Just so you know, it's doing the shaders at the moment. Oh, I can set it up though. You know, and I still don't feel like Frontier are taking the game seriously anymore. I think they've got their hands in other things. They reckon they are. The most thing I saw, they were saying, "Oh no, we really love Elite, and it's really important to us." But I don't know. I just don't think they feel the same anymore. Audio. No, what am I looking at audio for? Graphics. Play. Okay, so I'm going to take it down 1080p. Oh, good lordy wardy. Right. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am going to keep it on 4K and just have it downscale through OBS, because that looked horrible in 1080p. It looked absolutely horrible. Okay, I'm just gonna give the audio one more try. Give me a second. Don't even know what the... Ah, there we go. How strange. We're back. Okay. Maybe turn the mic down just slightly. Let me just check the wave. Elgato wave 3. I think it was literally something to do with Watch Dogs. Maybe I've got a communication device turned on in there, and I had it as the wave. So I'll double check that in the future before I ever stream it. Yeah, but you don't need to do the Spacelegs thing, Kathina. To be honest with you, I remember doing this stream, and Marshall of Fox, bless him, because he always comes in and tries to help, and just all-round good person. He was kind of trying to get me into a spot where I could land and take samples and stuff. And I just wasn't digging it. I just wasn't digging it at all. So, hang on, Shift and Tab to close that message. Oh, let's not show my fucking key to the world. Press Shift plus Tab. That's what I'm doing. Don't notify me about that again. Shut up, cat. Hang on, I think I'm gonna have to let him in, because otherwise he's just gonna play merry hell. Just a sec. Come on in, for fuck's sake, you naughty bastard. Don't be making a run for my chair. I'll see you, mates. You know, some people moved in downstairs with cats, so my cat believes that my laptop battery, sorry. Yeah, well, they're getting rid of it. They're getting rid of it on console by the looks of it, doesn't it? It looks like they're done with it on console, which I think's pretty scummy. But I sound like I have a serious flatulence problem. The only reason I haven't tested Cyberpunk tonight is because Swifty. Because why? It's because I don't have it on the PC. I play it on Xbox. We need the live chat. Right, okay, there we go. So bloody hell, yeah, this game. I've not played it in so long. I've forgotten. I've forgotten what stuff means. I don't think your carrier will be in the scrapyard, you know. I thought mine might be, and I've still got over 1 billion credits. So I don't think that's the issue. This is the Jesus I'm in, isn't it? So I should probably be looking at combat ones. So I don't want to do nasty stuff. That's not me. Shut your mouth. You're in, aren't you? So let's have a look at the combat ones. Oh god, they've changed some of this stuff. So I have no idea what some of this means. I haven't got it set up for combat either, actually. How's it look in 1080p? Does it look all right? Oh god, no, you wouldn't want to start over. Not at all. Trade rank elite, yeah. Explorer elite, yeah. Exobiologist, shithouse. Right. I'm going to see if I can walk around. Don't know how to get off the ship though. Disembark might be the button to press, Swifty. You can always use WASD. Yeah, the controller doesn't work. So I'm hoping WASD helps. But I don't know what the run button is, so this is going to be a very slow walk around. Well, to be fair, everything looks good on foot. I haven't actually felt to see if my PC's overheating. Sometimes with oh, okay, so shift is the run button and it's toggled. I am seeing some kind of graphical anomaly where stuff's kind of moving. I think you can see it in the stream a little bit as well. Not as strong as I can. Could be the shrooms. When you say spooling, do you mean that YouTube reloading? The reason I say it is because... Is that what you mean, Mike? When you say spooling, interact with E. Go to concourse. Ah, yeah, so it is. Right, okay, I have noticed that myself. Yeah, shit. Right, okay. But would that be on my end? Would that be on my end because of the 4K? I doubt it, because it's OBS, it's just outputting. Let's have a look. Right, we could slow that. No, actually we can't. We can close that down. Let's have a quick look in Task Manager. Give me a second. I'm just messing with a couple of things in Task Manager. Right, just let it run for like... Oh, cripes. Just if anybody's got like a watch, just let it run for 2 minutes and let's see. Just keep an eye on the buffering because I can't quite see it myself. I caught one of them, but I didn't. Has any of this been improved or anything? Grab your gun, do your part. Join the fight. What's this the transport thing? Okay. That's me after a few whiskeys on the sofa. Yeah, pretty good version of me there. Apart from he hasn't pissed his onesie. Right. This is stumped into, yeah, I haven't got any cargo on board. So, quick question, if for example, Kathina or Marshall or Fox flew in here right now in real time, would I see it? Or is this like, I don't know how to say it. Is this just like a set thing that you watch? Does anybody know? Sorry about all the sound in the backgrounds because I'm using the keyboard. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Yeah, if somebody was in the same instance and flew through, don't you dare jump on my cat, you little shithouse. Oi. Behave yourself. Oops. Oh shit, I missed my lift. Let's try again. Ah, for frick's sake, I can't interact with them. The different lifts, you know. Right, anybody give me an update if it stopped spooling or it's still spooling? Who left this here? The one thing I do like about Space Legs is it lets you see how big your ship truly is. I think in the what do you call it? In the old Scavenger, can't remember what it's called, the little vehicle. I don't think you truly got to feel how big it was. Oh yeah, I forgot. I knew the button for running, didn't I? That and thing is completely and utterly pointless. Completely unnecessary. Okay, we got some messages, probably from a fleet carrier, yeah. And a loss of... God, look how much it's costing me. Once I get stuff sorted out, the first thing I need to do actually is go out and do some mining. Just top that up in case I ever put it aside again. Okay, we're gonna launch. I've just lost my laptop. I think it's run out. Jeez, I don't know what that shaking is, but visually, for me, this looks 10 times better than it used to. 10 times.
you after right now?
So the sound you're hearing in the background is my cat taking a shit. Do I have a scan button? No. No fire group defined, no fire group defined. Okay, so I really need to I haven't, like I said, I'd set it up, but I hadn't really properly set it up, so. Let's have a look. Ah, okay, maybe we can. Whoops, daisy. Oh my god, I can't be angry with my cat because I love it a bit. Right, okay, I'm supposing I shouldn't have my stuff open there. I'm gonna try and jump to a different system, but I, honest to God, don't know if I know how to do it. In fact, I'll go to the Baron first. Can you get out of your ship? Charging. I could if you remember where you parked her. It won't be very far, I know that much. It's not like it's going to be outside the bubble. Oi, give over. Enough. Never want children. I think I've actually got the auto cruise. Knowing me. Why is everything... No, not deploying, retracting, you dickhead. Can't remember which things I don't know what this camera shake is. I'm not sure if there's like a setting I haven't. I need to change. No. Lock destination. Quest docking. Okay, it's in options. Alright, I'll have a quick look at it when I land, because I love all these ships coming and going, not actually doing anything. Who is actually in game today? Ah, Mr. Hepster. He'll be killing someone, no doubt. Let's have a look in options. Is it under graphics? Reduce camera shake. Vehicle motion blackout. Scale. Maybe that as well, actually. Get that turned off.
Get out of my business. Get out.
Oh, you can walk around. Okay. I don't think I've ever walked around my carrier. Ooh. Guessing this is the way out. I want to see what you actually can see in here. I don't think you... I actually... That's pretty cool. Don't ask me why, but I really like that. I like the idea that Zoomski's name is imprinted somewhere. That's pretty cool. I know the ship's named it and everything, but it's... I don't know, seeing it on the wall there... I don't know, that gave me a little bit of chills there. Because you can't get a planet and stuff in his name, because they took all that away, didn't they? So, even though it's my ship and I need to keep it going, to see it there's, it's pretty cool. Oh, look, and it's even on this one. This is so cool. Oh, and on this one. And this sounds exactly like my type of music as well. I don't know who turned it off. This is pretty cool. Oops. Is this just your standard thing for like jumping and whatnot? Okay, so yeah, this takes you to the bartender? Hang on a minute, you can have your own bar? Come on. Navigation budget, where do you buy it? God. These a lot of these things have changed so much. Oh, holy hell. Right, so I did not realize that, so you do have to come on and deposit. Deposit, no? So yeah, I just need to do a bit of So I didn't know you had like a limit where it would I know I will have one day, but a literal one. But I can't. Carrier services, armory, shipyard, outfit, secure warehouse, concourse bar. Hang on a minute. Upfront facility cost 200 million for a bar. Is this serious? Cats, I swear to God. Give over. Are you going out? The cats are playing up because the fleet carrier must be in the carrier administration. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. What's this one? I was registration. All right. Okay. Okay. I'll definitely get the bar. Definitely. Let's have a look what's happened here. Whoops. What the hell's this? It's not letting me. It's not letting me click on it. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I know, it's almost, you think like it's almost like they planned that, to pull a load of credits off people. Something about the redemption office. Refuel, blah, 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 redemption office. Resume service. I wonder why I must have turned it off. Maybe I felt it was costing too much money or something. So it's saying service suspended for some of the things. Let's have a look in the command deck. Oh, you freeloaders, get off my ship. You can stay, Red. Right, let's have a look. Oh, command deck. Morning, officer. Ooh, it's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Do these seats represent how many people? Who's he? Oh, no, because you can't do passenger things on this, can you? This is pretty cool. Where's that bloody guy? Oh, there he is. Bing bong. Hang on a minute, where's my bloody... Sitting in this seat would be a bigger and better experience. It's kind of a bit of a shame that you can do fuck all with it. That's the reality of it. Right, okay, let's have a quick look. Navigation, open galaxy map. So I haven't used the galaxy map in forever. I don't even know if it's set up properly. No, I don't want to. This is where I get frustrated because I've forgotten how you zoom in on the system. Does it mean realistic mode? No idea. Map mode? No. No. It's on this side. You used to be able to jump in the system, couldn't you? Does everybody get what I mean by that? Ah, what was that? I saw something else there and then it disappeared. Fuck off. It was like... It did say there when I first opened it up, so I'm going to just go out and try it again because it did pop up. Let's have a look. Navigation, open galaxy map. Hold AO space. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, but system map, where? Why am I missing it? So, L. Aha! Thanks very much. Which one's your fleet carrier called? Got somebody else parked up close next to it. It's probably Brian. Midnight Rose. Why are these not got a name? Oh, they have. No, that. Yeah, this is the Midnight Rose one. The Kennels Thor. Okay. Right, so. Processing. Oh no 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 no! I didn't. Yeah, okay. Because it was jumping to the other guy that I didn't want to jump to. Wait, let's try that again. Now I know what I'm doing. It's been a while. Ah, right, okay. L258. No, L146. No. -146. Your system map. I do like some of these load screens, they're pretty cool. I'll be honest. So it would be that one. Oh, yeah, not a valid. Hang on, how come you've parked yours up and I can't? Because you can have two carriers around the same system, can you? Or maybe not. It's still 15 minutes to jump. I really thought that they might have changed that a little bit by now. I really did. Really did. I think 15 minutes to wait for jump sequences is a bit silly. The cat's in the bloody shitbox again, I tell you. Oh no, it's not, it's the rain outside. Okay, so there's plenty of information in here to help you. So sorry about that noise that keeps cutting in on the microphone, it's the rain outside. Right, so what do we do for 40 minutes? We'd have a little look at the livery and see if there's anything worth investing these 16,000 arcs in. I really like the paint job, I always have. I'm not really that interested in something different. No, nothing's caught my eye. Air traffic controller, Blaine. Ooh, you can change the concourse theme. Don't know what my current. I thought my current. Do you know what though? This is the things, this type of shit that gets me spending arcs. Oh no, you don't need to spend money on it. Alright, okay, that's good. Because that's definitely the type of inside livery I want. General packs, no. Don't really want a nameplate. Layout? Don't remember this part. Oh god, yeah, let's not talk about spending money anymore. I don't really plan on spending money in the future. Maybe if they let you have two carriers or something. But completely pointless. The carrier really should do more. for what it is. And, you know, only they can see. I don't know if anybody's been following Elite News. Only they can really see their numbers and know whether the whole first-person shooter thing worked out. I don't think it did. There's a part of me that says no. Can you watch the jump sequence standing up? Or do you have to be sitting down? Without our souls all getting down. And I wished these screens here made a bit more sense. He's watching Pornhub on his tablet whilst looking at pictures of galaxies, which doesn't seem to make sense. And then it just looks like numbers for the sake of numbers. I really do love the fact that Zoomski's name's everywhere, though. I mean, that is really cool. Oh, I didn't know I can get down to here. That's cool. I don't want to go too far. Oh! Oh, wow. So it's giving us a countdown there. That's pretty cool. Another camera management screen. Oh, we've got like a little seated area here as well. This is cool. Oh, you can't interact. Oh, yeah, you can. So literally you can sit here in your office while you're making the jump. It's the little things. I know you do. You can't, but you can't tell me you hate it. Like, if this part, I'm not on about the shooting part or anything like that. If this had come with standard, you wouldn't have minded it, sure. The audio is a bit off. Like it comes to the wrong ear. Do the seats start filling up as you get closer to the jump? That would be pretty good. People just started wandering in and sitting down. So while we're waiting, might as well fill you a bit in on the old life and stuff. So, oh, I didn't realise there was a countdown there as well. Since I filled everybody else in. Failure and stuff. So I knew a lot of the overheating came from the graphics card, because even though I bought the computer a long time ago, I kind of asked the guy to build it in a way where I would only really need to add memory in a graphics card if I wanted it to run the latest games. So it served me very well. I think I had it 8 years, and there's never been a game that it hasn't run. So streaming games like American Truck Simulator, stupidly, was almost impossible to stream on that graphics card. I think on the one before, the video I had before, it was alright. Division struggled, if you remember, towards the end. It had really weird things where I'd run into a room and there'd be like it hadn't loaded the graphics in and stuff. So I don't know what was happening there. And that's that to happen in general play as well. So I didn't just have to be streaming. It would happen when I was playing offline as well. So yeah, so I made the decision in the summer to take a small loan from the bank and get a new computer. So graphic cards and everything. So yeah, I did that. The interest on the loan is actually really, really small, and I can pay it back earlier if I want with a small fee. So I think I'll probably do that anyway. I'll try and pay it off at the end of this year. And then, yeah, so at the beginning of the summer, one of the things I felt really bad for is at the beginning of the summer, I was saying that I would stream more over the summer. But I'm going to be 100% honest here and say, during the summer here, it is ridiculously hot. And this summer has been... It's been like crazy hot. Most days have been 37 plus, and then when you throw humidity into it, you know, it's hard to get through the day. So like sitting down and streaming and being active, you just get hotter and hotter, so you kind of don't want to do it. So in the summers in the future, I'll probably take a hiatus, but then make sure I come back in the winter and the spring and the autumn. But next year, I'm looking to move closer to the mountains, so the temperature in the mountains is a little bit lower than where I am now. But I haven't said that this year because it was so hot. There was a few places in the mountains where it was ridiculously hot even. It wasn't till I went to Andorra on holiday that I really noticed, you'd go out at night and it'd be chilly. I wouldn't say cold, but a little chilly. Hang on. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, even in the UK, please head to the commander seating area. I am in the commander seating area. Shut up. I went to visit my grandma in middle of August? Yeah, middle of August. And there were some days that were hot, but again, it's different here. There was a day here, I remember the overnight temperature was 29 degrees I can't remember what the humidity was, but it was, bordering on ridiculous. But yeah, the UK, my Nana was saying there was some really hot days where she'd had to kind of go live in the centre of the house. But that's the thing in the UK, actually, the houses aren't made for the heat, but some houses do protect you a bit. Once you get out of the room that faces the sun the most, because my Nana's got quite a long house, you can cool yourself down. But here where I am, there's no escaping it. Okay, here we go. 3 minutes. Getting excited now. But the good thing now is I know I can stream high quality, so I was doing it in 720 before, and now I know I can do it in 1080, which is a good start. Very good start. But you say that, but my house is built like an oven. It's shit. No, actually, the houses here are not built for either where I live, because we have two extremes. We have the Spanish summer and a nuclear winter because we're in the mountains. So the houses aren't built for either. It's really shit. So I just hope the next house I'm in, I'd like one with a fireplace in the mountains. That would be really good. There's plenty of places to get wood. So you wouldn't really have to pay for heating. And then in the summer, hopefully it's just about cool enough to get through the nights. You know, the daytime's okay if it's hot. I mean, it's daytime. Okay, 1 minute to go. I'm loving this. I'm actually excited. I don't know why. Bit too Star Trekky though, that console. Would you use keyboards in the future? Like real keyboards? Those look like real keyboards to me. Longest minute of my life, this. I love all the ships kind of flying away. I don't think the outside view here is the same as the one you get in the stations, though. So look. Would there really be lightning? Feels a bit Back to the Future-ish. Why is there Thargoid noises inside the jump? Those are definitely recycled Thargoid noises. Okay, that's oops. I can't do it like that. Okay, so my seats have changed colour during the jump. I don't know if you've noticed that. I noticed when I changed the layout that when we popped out of the screen, the layout hadn't changed, but it has now. Everything's changed, so I thought it hadn't worked or something. I was just like, I'll fix it later. But you don't need it. Are you on about on the Xbox? But I think they're going to shut it. I reckon they'll shut the servers down for the thingies eventually. Good work, officer. You've changed. Right, let's go back to the hangars. Where's my girlfriend gone? This looks more like the internal of my ship that I would expect. Where's the bit with the name when I first walked in? There was a part where it was spray painted. Wasn't there? My memory is fading. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I remember I was there. Look at that. I love it. Baron von Zumski. Right, let's run back to the ship. Those hands are fucking stupid. They just don't look right. They didn't do anything right with them. I bored them sit in a crew seat and do nothing. Oops. Carrier deck cleared, good stuff. Right, so... The Midnight Rose. Destination. Yeah, they don't look right. They don't even look close to right. Yeah, I can't even change that way. I can't change my power to weapons and stuff. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. I did set marker, didn't I? Yeah. It's automatically added the music back in, which is kind of weirding me out. Need to remember to get used to the timer. It's when it comes down to 7 seconds it goes mental, doesn't it? See, now I'm playing it again. Kind of getting a bit of enjoyment out of it. I don't know how long that'll last or how long that would last. She's very big. To be honest with you, mine should be just to piss Elazgar off, but it's not. I thought I'd go easy on him. Did you park specifically somewhere with a ring? Shock horror, she's parked next to a hazardous extraction site. There's an unsurprising fact. Oop. I can't really see the pinkness, to be honest with you, but I think it's because the sun's on the other side of the planet. Obviously, with the landing pads, that's a bit different. Did anybody see the new Quantum Leap, by the way? Oops. Back off. Is that your voice? Pink it. Oh, right, pink engine's at the back. I was going to say, you don't see it move, but... Actually, I suppose if you sit outside when it makes the jump... I didn't think you'd be a person who liked pink in general. I always thought you'd be more of a... black. Death. I'm buying some fuel from you, so you can thank me for that. That might keep going for an extra day. Are we going in? Yeah, we're going in. Oh, you've got a Buckyball Racing Club poster. Now I know you're not here. I could spray paint Swifty was here. I love that. Visit the Voyager probes. I keep meaning to go, but I visited one of them yonks ago. But I've always said if I came back to the game, I would do some of those things again. Because I think some of them are actually like really cool parts. Oh, so you've gone for the same type of internal that I did. I think it looks a bit more spacey. Oh, it's automatic. That was me pissing. I wasn't spray painting. Right, so what to do when you interact with somebody else's terminal? Alright, okay, because it's just automatically give you them. Navigation? No, of course not. We can do commodity trading. Okay. Oh, it's good. I don't know, have you got a bar? Didn't notice that. Let's do it again. Oh, crap, I didn't do that one. Fuck. No, don't think you have actually, because it doesn't let you. Right, okay, nice. You said you were playing a lot of Assassin's Creed. Have you played through the... You said you got Odyssey, but the other one's available on Game Pass as well, isn't it? Where's my ship? Oh, there it is. See, now the hands didn't look so stupid. Yep. Right, okay, so I'm gonna close Elite. Quit to desktop. Because I still haven't got half of the controls set up, so I can't really play it. But I will have a look at them. So screen's gonna go dark for a second. There is one other game I wanted to check. I know it'll run, but I haven't actually run it myself yet. Oh no, there's actually two, so let's clear everything off, make sure there's nothing there. And double click to change the settings a little bit, so no, actually I'll do what I've been doing, which is leave it in 4K and let it downscale through OBS. We'll see if we get the buffering. Okay, so OBS, game capture, properties. Probably gonna have to change this a little bit. Oh, we don't have to change it too much. Seems to fit a bit better, actually. Just click it there. All right, okay. Well, it's an option. So this game, I don't know if you've played this, I don't know if you're into this type of stuff. It's 50-50 for me. I don't hate it, don't love it either. Well, there's a couple of things I like about it. Where am I? Oh, I went, oh cripes, it hasn't loaded in some of the stuff very well. So, I love how I'm sitting on that. I think I'm gonna have to bring the... we'll see how it gets on. I think I'm gonna have to bring the settings down a little bit. Shut up. The good thing about this game is that there's a lot of very realistic, real locations. So this is Columbia University, and this is actually the opening, one of the opening shots in Ghostbusters after the library scene. And in the movie and in reality, you come over here and there's actually some steps here. And this is where Vakeman was lying down, and you see that part behind him. Anywho, that's just the Ghostbusters freaking me. So, let's. Oof, it's quite a long way actually. Let's go down to Lower Manhattan. Actually, let's go here to the surveillance tower. I've forgotten how you play this game as well. I don't know how I do Spidey stuff. Aha! And how do you do Spidey stuff? Right. Pretty shit Spider-Man who can spider. Oh. Ah, okay. I remember now. It's automatic. Oh, we can actually go this way. That's the flat. No, it is not the Flatiron building, Swifty. This is also in Ghostbusters. This is where Venkman meets Sigourney Weaver characters. Sigourney Weaver's character after she's just finished a concert. And he swings around in a circle here. This is the Juilliard music school. So I thought we were much further downtown there, but we're not. Trump's buildings actually in the game, and those loony lefties have made it. This is Trump Tower here. They've made it Fisk Tower or something. Can't remember. There you go. Sorry, that's Trump's tower. And they've called it Fisk Tower, so it's the bad guy in the game. What other things can I point out? This is the sidewalk. Sorry. This is the sidewalk Macaulay Culkin's crossing in Home Alone 2 when he drops the pearls on the ground. And the two guys come running after him and fall over, and he actually runs through this way here into the park. I know my thing about movies is a bit freaky. This is where you see the Marshmallow Man walking towards Dana Barrett's building, coming through here. And he's actually come from Times Square, which is just down here. You can kind of tell because it has this red road. Times Square in reality doesn't have all red here, but there is. And these steps here actually exist as well. Interesting fact about Times Square actually is there's so many of these screens that you actually feel the heat from them, even in winter. Right, come on, let's Spider-Man. There's the Empire State Building to our left, just so I'll give you a quick look. There you go. That's the Chrysler Building. And where is it? It should be somewhere. Should be somewhere around here. Where's it gone? It's not hard to find considering it's right down the street from the Empire State Building. Maybe it's more over here. Well, sod it. But the yeah, because it should be somewhere over there. Anywho, that's wait. When it loads in, that's the Flatiron building, better known as John Wick's house in modern days. There's this park over here, which I had a coffee with Ella's car in. Those rocks are actually really there. Okay, Kathina, have a good night. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's because I set it up really late. So I think that's why it might not have shown me going live. I'm not on for much longer. I just wanted to test this game as well. It looks fine at the moment. I didn't realise it was like 1 o'clock. Whoa. I love unlocking shit. Oh shit, wrong one. I was wanting to show the Ghostbusters firehouse, but well. They've actually put Ghostbusters firehouse in the game, but normally I know exactly where it is by looking at the map, but I can't remember if it's here or here. I think it's here. I reckon I can find it. Whoops, daisy. Didn't mean to do that. I'd love to know what park that is, because I don't think it exists in the real world. Just gonna see if I can get an idea where it might be. I don't think we're that close to World Trade Center 1. There's part of me saying, Swifty, you're right there. You just need to pay a bit more attention. Well, it's actually really hard to look for it at ground level. Whoops. Right, we're too close to the water now. Oh, I like that little move. That was cool. My brain's like, you're right there. Somewhere. Is this it? No. No, it's the wrong direction. And it hasn't got the water. And it's too close to the water, isn't it? Well, maybe not, actually. Oh, maybe. Right, hang on. All right, see you later, Mike. Have a good night. Me too. I'm gonna find this bloody Ghostbusters firehouse and then go to bed on myself. I'm really annoyed that I don't know where it is, because normally I find it straight away. Hook and ladder 8. I know it's on North Moore Street, and I know it's. Hang on. No, I was off. Okay. All right, 9-7. Have a good night. Hey Joe, how are you doing? You always come in at the end of my streams. No, Cathene said the same thing. I didn't. Oh, what was I thinking to myself over there? Yeah, I set the stream up pretty quickly. So, like, I think I set it up 15 minutes before I was going to stream. And when you do that, it doesn't seem to send the notification out. I should be able to see it from here. We're not right there. Is that it? No. Wait, why can't I spot it? Oh, don't fall down. Oh, this is just on a wind up. Right. Okay. So it's not that far down. Why can't I find it? Let's look on the map again. Yeah. Yes, I'm just trying a few different games out on it. And I was playing a little bit of sorry, just give me a second to get my head in on this. So maybe more like here. No, it can't be there. It doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm standing on it and I'm not. Right. No, it's not that. There it is. It fucking took me long enough. So this is the Ghostbusters firehouse. And in reality, it's not on a busy street, it's on like a side street. And the weird thing is this square isn't here. Whoa. Right, yes, so and I was gonna say, oh yeah, if you go up to the top you can see this where the ghost broke out. But on the back, the reason you know it is the reason you know it is they actually put like a little Easter egg there, but you can't miss it because it's the only building like this. None of the other firehouses specifically look like this. It's got a strange shape. Right. YouTube. So what are you playing at the moment, Joe? I'm going to unlock this one. Oops. Okay, so you have to open them all. Bit of a pain in the backside, isn't it? But if I open it, it'll make it easier for me to find the Ghostbusters firehouse in the future. Actually, this building is interesting also. This isn't Ghostbusters, and it is when they're in court. Now, I don't think this is a courthouse in real life, but it might be. So they come out of a side door and you see the Ecto-1, some army trucks, and then they roll off down there towards Central Park. But it was also used in Splash with Daryl Hannah, and it was where they were holding her when she was a mermaid. Oh. Good to know. Strange one. And then there's one more, which is Lower Manhattan. I don't know if that makes it... Well, actually, it does make it easier to find the firehouse. Because that's the mayor's residence. You could actually Go to the mayor's residence because it's where the other tower is. I'd be interested actually to see if they've done this right. No, they haven't. I don't think. Am I getting it wrong? Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe that isn't the mayor's residence. It looks like it is. Oh. And it's opposite the bridge. It should be. Let's mark this one. I think it is. I think they've just done. They've changed it because they changed them. A lot of the buildings. I can't remember why they changed the buildings. I was reading about it. I think they said one because it's in a fictional New York, and two because it's in a slightly different timeline to us. Plenty of collectibles, just how I like it. Oh, you can see Liberty there. She's much closer to Manhattan than reality. She's certainly not that close. New Jersey. Can't see the airport though. Oh, you can see an airplane coming into land, but it's too high for where the airport will be. And then on that side, wait, no, don't go. On that side is Brooklyn. And up that way, Queens. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. This game pisses me off sometimes. So I just wanted to have a really good look at Manhattan there. I was like, yeah, it looked really nice for a second. Right, yeah, I tell you what, they've missed out. They've missed out the telephone building. Yep. Right, I'm going to call it a night because I am absolutely cream crackered. But I will try and do a bit of a stream in the week and definitely one night next weekend. As the nights start getting colder, I won't be out as much. So, thank you for joining the stream tonight. If you join it later on, I hope you've enjoyed it, even though it's just me testing out the rig. But we know it works. So, I'll say 9-7. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.